Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos. Not a lot of undefeated clubs left after 3 weeks, and we're going to have one fewer in a little bit. We're off in a battle of 3-0 teams. Marvin Mims now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The big play nets them 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Hold on, set. Ready. Go.
Nix with it on 1st. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Going left side. Here's Harvey. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Ready. Captain.
Throwing here, Nix. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and 15.
3rd and long for him here. Taking a shot deep here. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off. Brandon Jones. And the Broncos take over as he records his 10th career INT. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Cuts right. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pull out in front for their 13-zip.
That play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Set up the screen to Chase. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, I've heard over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Right back to Chase. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Going to let this one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
So frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hold on, set. Captain. Away. Joe.
Shotgun snap to Nicks. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. My name.
Run left side, Harvey. And do come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He rolls to his right. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone.
Captain. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 6-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
On
the handoff, here's Harvey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Ready.
Here's Nix. And he'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And this one does not go far. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. First kick of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Quick on the draw here. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Burrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Gun.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready?
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Broncos on top here at Mile High. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hold on, set.
Harvey once more. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Bombers. Hold on, set. Ready? Captain. Away.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 20. I love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Burrow setting up the play action. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Setting up the running back screen. And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33. Offense in a hurry up here. To the air again, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Taking a shot towards the end zone. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, it's Nix. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Captain, ready? My name is Hunt.
Nix from the gun. Mims with the grab. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Hold on a sec. Ready? Chill.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And just before halftime, Bronc, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brooks now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or 2 lost, but Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team who are just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. The play. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play.
1-1, ready?
We've set it down from 37.
Gun.
Burrow on 1st down. He has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Gain of 15 there. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Looking to throw, Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Play action now, Burrow. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
11 MT, 180. 12, 12, 12.
On third down, here's Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the margin stays glued at 20.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
First and 10, it's Harvey. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Next on the crosser. Running in the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here's Nix. Bucket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
They're running with Harvey. Running in the red zone. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos keeping the pedal forward and adding 6 more. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Bengals, nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Brooks now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Bengals take over first and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
On one, ready?
Cincinnati in the formation. It's first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Looking quickly here.
First down, Cincinnati.
Going to the ground again on first. Running in the red zone. And they take this in for the score. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the third. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. Things going well so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Almost set. Ready.
Giving this to Harvey. Running in the red zone. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Extra point try now for Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. This doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for the Bengals.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Finds him on the slant. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 44-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
Again, it's Burrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. He has this one past the 15. We'll start downhill into Bengals territory. 1st down play, nets of 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Almost set. Ready.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. It's inside the 10. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos continue piling it on here in the 4th. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos tack on 7 more to their lead.
Bengals 7. Will Lutz to kickoff for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's get set. Stop.
Now Burrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Can.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up, Alex Singleton. And the Broncos take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos continue adding on to that lead.
48. Bengals 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
The kickoff for the Broncos.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go.
3rd and 1, Burrow. He gets it to Fant. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here we go.
A 1st down carry for Brown. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Brown gets it again here on 2nd. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Here's Brown again. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. 11.
This time it's a passing play. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you can...
And they pick him up again! Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, I don't know what more to say. Just a dominating effort, really, in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all three phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Flushed out of the pocket. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And it's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Harvey on the carry. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
Second down, give to Harvey. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Again, he's got room. Cuts it to the right side. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Going to have to try his goodbye lots. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Broncos 55. Bengals 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bengals take off first and 10.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2. Offense up to the line fast. They might not be over just yet, though, Brock. Get a flag out there, and that could mean an on-time down. Let's see. So it's a win for the Broncos. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start.